YOLO! Right, the big top ball or the spirit or the rue ball. The goal is to have between 16 and 17.5 wind. If I'm gonna choose between having a lower than 16 or higher than 17.5, then I'm gonna choose lower. That's why I have the big top ball here. Yellow ring by the tree. Zoom in and then you will see the tree nicely. And that is with a poke 7 and 8. We're not going to make any difference for those type of clubs. A poke 5 and 6, you go with 20% of the yellow ring inside the tree. Now, for a 16 miles per hour wind, that's our base there. So if having higher wind, we're going to push away. So I mean, we're going to do push a normal way as we do for the wind. If we do have a wind that is lower, as in this instance, then we're gonna pull against us. We're gonna do or like in the wind or whatever we would like to call it. So you can see there on when I did adjust, it's like I had 15.7, then I pulled 0.3 towards myself, not against myself. And the reason I'm pushing is due to the fact, or like the reason I'm having the wind arrow in that direction is due to the fact that the trees would otherwise cover the way we're pulling. Max curl to the left, max overpower, max topspin and topspin boost, and half of our right spin. And then don't forget to scream YOLO. This is obviously somewhat a lottery shot. There will be different type of outcomes, but the good part with the wind angle tweaks and the design that we will have in the guide is that you will always hit the fairway with your first bounce. And then after that, we can't really control what's going to happen. We can be on green, we can be on fairway, we can be in the rough by the green. But the good part with being close to the green there is that the albatross attempt is still going to be super good compared to any other layup on this hole. So on the second shot here, we do have a wedge. We play an EB School plus a 30 power 3 ball settings here. So EB School plus a 30 P3 ball, and here I play with no spin, just as that is the thing that people are the most comfortable with. Obviously a max topspin, a max topspin boost shot will be a possibility as well. It's not however dialed in yet, and therefore I'm only suggesting the regular EB School version. If you do end up into the rough with your shot, like with the rough that is behind the wedge here, the one that we just trickled out from, then you play that one minus a 30% P3 minimum distance cut in half. And that's going to be from the other direction as well. That's going to be minus a 10% elevation, minimum distance cut in half. The reason for the differences is that we can't use all the topspin and the boost from the rough at the back. We can only use that from the first rough, so have that in mind. Again, super good chance for an albatross here, but you have to spend a big top or a rue ball or a spirit ball on hole number 6. Get the guide for Master Pro or Expert on patreon.com/golfclashtommy.